very a very deliberate process, if I may say, in that our participants from different parts of the world have come here together to come up with a Manila Declaration on gender in climate change and disaster risk reduction. This time, therefore, I would like to ask the representatives of the different regions to share their thoughts on how they will move forward the Manila Declaration. So I'd like first to call on our representative from Africa, Ms. Angela Etwonobe, President of Women in Surveying, Nigerian Institute of Surveyors in Nigeria. So Ms. Angela Etwonobe, please come to the floor.
Good afternoon, all. The women in Africa and the representatives from Africa, we came together and looked at the following issues. We have the problems of drought, flood, and landslide in our various regions. And we agreed that for us to implement these documents, that there are certain steps we must take. And one of those steps is sensitization of the government. After sensitizing the government, then we need to go to the various communities and sensitize the people concerning climate change. And we also talked about making sure that the issues of climate change will be discussed at all levels. And after the people have imbibed what climate change is, and how it affects all communities, it is then we can now implement this declaration to the benefit of all. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. This time we shall hear from South Asia, a Member of Parliament of Pakistan, Honorable Maimona Hashmi.
You mean over here? It's okay. But it's fine. It's okay. But you okay. You are perfect.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the participants of South Asia region, I congratulate the organizers, CAPWIP, of Third Global Congress on Women in Politics and Governance, focusing on gender in climate change adaptation and disaster risk reduction, for arranging very successful information. In fact, it was need of the time, and we are really pleased and honored to be a part of the Global Congress. We have really learned a lot during last 3 days. It was wonderful experience to be here and to address very important issues of gender in climate change. As a parliamentarian and NGOs, we feel committed to work in our respective countries on the issues discussed here. Finally, I must appreciate that these global events are essential and helpful because they provide us the opportunities to meet and interact with the people around the world. Once again, thanks for your hospitality, warm, generous, loving hospitality and cooperation. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And for East Asia and Southeast Asia, we have a Member of Parliament of Timor-Leste, Honorable Estanislao da Silva.
On behalf of all my colleagues, I'd like to thank Capuit for inviting us all to participate in this Congress. And it's been a wonderful 3 days of meeting. What we found here is a lot of commitments, but now we are going back home to do whatever we can at our disposal to implement what we have decided here. It's not easy. We know that the women issue is in many countries a very difficult one. We have not only religious aspect, but also cultural aspects that need to overcome in order to fully implement what we all wish, that equality between men and women. What I can assure you is that in East Timor, and as we are going to be part of the ASEAN, we fight very hard for women equality and gender issue. In less than 5 years of the restoration of our independence, we have adopted CEDAW, and we will soon, in our parliament, discuss a legislation, a law on domestic violence. And it's part of our own struggles for independence since 1975. And we are fully committed. I'm pretty sure that within the ASEAN group, we also do the best we can to promote women issues, which is very important for the development of this region. Thank you.
And this time, from Latin America and the Caribbean, we have a senator from Haiti, Honorable Edmond Bozil.
Muchas gracias a Capuig, que invitamos los parlamentos de América Latina y Caribe a participar a este Congreso.
Thank you very much for Catwood for inviting the parliamentarians from Latin America and the Caribbean to be part of this event.
Somos representantes de parlamentos de América Latina y Caribe, Brasil, Costa Rica, Trinidad y Tobago y Haití.
We are representative from the senates from Costa Rica, Brazil, Haiti.
Acordamos cuando
Trinidad y Tobago.
regresamos en nuestros países a presentar la Declaración de Manila a nuestros compañeros, nuestras compañeras, parlamentarios, parlamentarias.
When we return to our countries, we will present the Manila Declaration to our colleagues in the Senate.
Vamos también a pedir a las comisiones de Asuntos Sociales, Asuntos Extranjeros, Comisiones de Mujeres, Comisión de Medio Ambiente, Comisión de Educación, de invitar a los ministros del gobierno para que conozcan y incluyan en sus programas estos temas: climate change, adaptation, and disaster risk reduction.
We will also ask the